Click.
Cool. All right. So here we are. This is the PSBS. That is the PlayStation Bull session. Episode 6. I'm your host, Cote, PSN bayouboyz. My co-host here is
Andrew Arenas, doubleis.
Yep. And yeah, sorry. I know we didn't have an episode last week. I don't know. We had some scheduling issues and you know, some stuff came up last week and we just couldn't get an episode out last
Stuff was
week,
busy,
so,
but we're back on track and we have stuff to discuss today.
Stuff, got news, got all kind of good stuff. Yeah. But I got some news. Oddly enough, most of the news this week is release date related. A lot of release dates this week got announced.
Excellent.
So, let's see. Where should we start? So,
probably with the biggest one.
No. Let's work our way. You know, we'll work our way up. So, Stealth Inc. is coming out in April.
Stealth Inc., the one that used to be called Stealth Bastards.
Yes, that's the real name of that game, Stealth Bastard. Like the first one, like that's all I refer to it as because
I love that name.
I know, it's awesome. For those of you who don't know the story, the game was originally released on Steam or whatever, and the game was called Stealth Bastard. But when they released it on PSN, they changed it to Stealth Inc. because I guess Sony didn't want Stealth Bastard to be like on the the home thing when you log on to the PlayStation Store.
They probably don't. They're not a fan of the name.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things where like everybody calls the game Stealth Bastard anyway because that's just what it was called.
I don't know. I see most people refer to it as Stealth Inc. I don't think most people were ever. I mean, granted, it was on PC. A lot of people played it on PC, but we refer to it as Stealth Bastard. We refer to Stealth Bastards a lot because I don't know. The name is just awesome.
Yeah, because the thing about this game was when it was first announced, it was oddly announced as a Wii U exclusive.
Yes.
Which was really weird. But here it is. It's coming out to PS3, PS4, Xbox One, PC, and oddly no 360 version.
Oh.
They said nope, there's like no 360 version. Just didn't even bother. I'm like, oh, okay, it's really odd.
Yeah, 360 is their support is dying, at least for new games. Yeah. So.
Yeah. First one, the first Stealth Bastard or whatever.
Was it? It was free at one point in PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, it was free. That's because that was another one of those things where like it was on sale at one point, and I thought about buying it. It was like I think it was like $5, something like that. And I almost bought it and didn't, and then ended up being free anyway, so it was okay. But I downloaded on Vita, and I really liked it on Vita. I don't know. I see that's the thing. The first one was free, so now I'm hesitant for the second one. Like, will it be free on PlayStation Plus?
If it could maybe be the release when it releases, it is free. I don't know.
So I mean we'll see.
What's the month?
But speaking of April.
Who knows? Maybe it could be the April Plus lineup.
Yeah, because they didn't give an exact date for April. They just said April. So we'll see. But speaking of like the Wii U, like it was announced as a Wii exclusive, but now it came to PS4 and Xbox One and all that. It's kind of like another game today. Octodad got announced is coming to Wii U.
Octodad's also coming to Wii U. That's really cool.
Yeah. I mean, because the PS4 version support Move controller, so like you can use the Wiimote for the Wii U version, or use the gamepad and do some crazy stuff. So.
And hopefully get a Vita version soon for that game.
Yeah, a Vita version should be soon.
Yeah, Octodad was a very good game. It was just a short little diversion. It won't really last you long, but I mean, I recommend it for Wii U owners. It's good.
Oh yeah, that was one of the few like digital games I just bought right away.
Yeah, especially on PS4 because it was one that was kind of advertised, especially when the PS4 was revealed. You know, just one of those like from PC to PS4 games that indie studio really wanted to work on. I mean, that studio isn't very big, so the fact that they wanted to work on PS4 was a big deal. So it's good that they're working on Wii U also. Maybe the game could land on Xbox One possibly at some point. I don't think the game is on Xbox One, but maybe it could come out.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's one of those games I was always surprised never like became free with PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Octodad.
Yeah.
But,
that at some point, yeah, I have to anticipate. But yeah, it's almost been a year. I mean, that came out like in April or May. I believe it came out like in April or May of last year on PlayStation 4, not PC. PC came out a long time ago, but yeah, it's been at least 10 months, so it's been a while. Soon, I would anticipate that game would probably be free soon.
But yeah. Let's see what else is coming out. Oh, also this is another game that for a while didn't have a release date, but now it has one.
Finally,
Mad Max has a release date.
Mad Max the game. The game.
Yeah,
the
game. That comes out in May. So with September 1st, that's probably hitting around the DVD release of the movie. Yeah, because this Mad Max game just kind of fell off a cliff. Like as far as like talking about it, like it was one of those things where was it Avalanche? Avalanche
Studios. They're also working. I mean, another team of theirs is working on Just Cause 3, which kind of maybe took a little bit of spotlight away from Mad Max a bit. But it was nice to see maybe Just Cause 3. I mean, it had screenshots recently for Just Cause 3, but it's nice maybe that Mad Max gets a little bit more attention, and then maybe once E3 rolls around, we'll probably get a little bit more of both. So hopefully they're just equal.
This game,
but Mad Max a little bit more though, because that needs a bit more.
Because this game was announced. This game was announced like what at E3 last year, or the year before, something like that.
I believe the year before.
And no one really saw it. Like I know they did a behind closed doors thing of it. And a lot of people said it.
So some people were able to see the game running.
Yeah, and they said it was kind of in rough shape, but again, that was an early version of the game.
Yeah.
You know. So we'll see. Like I don't think they ever released any official gameplay out online to the public. So I mean, we'll see. Like you said, there probably will be a big E3 presence for that game. Yeah,
along with Just Cause 3.
And it's coming September 1st.
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, they also announced that the PS3 and 360 version got canceled. So the game's only on the new systems.
What PS4 a surprise! Dying Light did the same thing. Now this.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like I said, 2015 is the year that people need to upgrade to the new consoles because I mean, a lot of these developers are just, they're like cutting it. They're cutting those old versions. They're just like, we can't do it. Like it's not enough to kind of reach their vision. Like we want to do this with the game, but we can't make it the same across all systems, and we don't really want to. Make a downgraded version on PS3 where they take away stuff or lower the graphics. We just might as well cancel it.
Or as I like to coin it, Arkham Knight it. Just go all in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All in.
And I mean, and developers aren't afraid to do it now because PS4 and Xbox One are selling really well.
So they have confidence now to actually step away from PS3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah, I mean, like we're seeing, the PS4 version of games is outselling the PS3 version.
Yes, that is a fact. Yeah.
Like Destiny and Watch Dogs and stuff like that. Like the PS4 version's outselling the PS3 version. So
because like at that point, especially Watch Dogs, I'm not too sure about Destiny, but Watch Dogs, that is where you saw like the drastic change. Shadows of Mordor. I mean, even though granted Shadows of Mordor did come out on PS3 way after the PS4 version, but you saw like the drastic difference there. Once you start seeing differences, because like the launch titles, for instance, I mean, aside from the exclusives like Killzone and even Knack, other like third-party games, it wasn't that big of a deal if you just ended up getting the PS3 version, but like once the third parties started tailoring their games toward like PC architecture and PS4 and Xbox One, that's when you started seeing the difference, especially companies like Ubisoft, even Traveler's Tales to an extent. Their games run a lot better and look better on PS4, so it's just easier.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good stuff. It's good to see that. I like to see these developers kind of moving on to the exclusively to the new systems.
Yes. Very good news. All around.
Very good news. Like to see that progress.
You'll see less games on PS3 pretty soon.
But let's see. Here's another thing that this one's more a release window rather than a date, but it's still something to talk about. Project Morpheus has a release window. Sony says they plan to release it sometime in the first half of 2016.
And plus they released a whole lot of specs, but I don't want to pretend like I know a whole lot about computer specs because I really don't. But I'm pretty sure you guys out there could go find them online. But from what I've seen, they vastly upgraded their technology from last year, which is very good. And the full specs are online, so you can go read those. Because I don't really know much.
From what other people have said of the specs, they're like it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's vastly improved from last year.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see. Yeah, but like I said, I'm interested in this Morpheus.
Yes.
I want to see if it turns out well enough. And then I'm curious just what they're even going to call it in the end, because they're not just going to call it Project Morpheus. They're going to come up with some stupid name.
The Vita.
The Vita. Man, because that's Sony's thing, man. They come up with the best code names, but like when the actual product comes out, they just drop the ball on the actual name.
Well, what's wrong with PS4?
Well, not PS4. Yeah, PS4 is the one exception where like, what was the code name for it?
What was wrong with PS4?
What was the code name? Well, not PS4. I mean, the other
PS4
stuff. Like,
was like, oh my god, it was
like Orbis.
Yeah, Orbis. Like we thought like it was gonna be round or something.
See, that's stupid. Yeah, PS4 is the way to go. No, but I mean like the other stuff, like the code name for the Move was like the Arc or whatever, the Arc controller, and that sounded cool. But then it was like it's the Move, and I'm like, oh, that's stupid. Arc sounded better, the Arc controller. Same thing with the Vita. It was like, oh, it's the NGP, the Next Generation Portable, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then like, no, it's the Vita, and I'm like, what the hell?
Vita means life.
I don't care. Like, it's still a stupid name.
You can't live without it.
Nah.
I can't really live without my Vita.
Well, yeah, because I didn't charge my Vita last night. I was at school today. I had a 2-hour gap between my classes, and my Vita died. The battery died. I forgot to charge it. And, like, so I'm sitting there for 2 hours. My Vita's dead, and I'm like, I guess I gotta play around on my phone.
Did you?
No, I left everything at home this morning. I left my laptop at home. I left my watch at home. I didn't charge my Vita last night. I don't know, man. I just forgot everything. I was just in a rush.
A mess, dude. You gotta get some sleep tonight, and then that means I won't text you late about your screenplay stuff that you've been working on. But
yeah. Just working on stuff. Just put in there. So yeah, I gotta remember to charge my Vita tonight so I can have it charged for tomorrow. I don't have any gaps tomorrow, but still.
So you can maybe play some of those new PlayStation Plus games.
Yeah, the new PlayStation Plus games, which I have a list of those out.
Good segue.
Yeah. So yeah, the new PlayStation Plus games have been announced. They took their time announcing them.
But they ended up there, so as long as they're there, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because that was the thing. Like, they didn't announce it. Normally, they announced it, like, the Thursday before, but they waited till, like, the store updated to announce them, which is fine. It's whatever. But,
February was shorter. Give PlayStation a break on this one. I mean, at least you got the game, so there's nothing much you can say now.
Yes. But at least we got some good games. We got some good games this month. I'm excited for these.
Yes.
On PS4, we got Oddworld New and Tasty.
New and Tasty.
Yeah. I don't know if the PS3 and the Vita version's out yet, but Sony clarified that this does not cross buy, because they said it doesn't cross buy with those other versions.
Well, so it won't tell you to both versions if you just redeem it for Plus.
Yeah, you just redeem it for PS4. Like, you don't get the PS3 and Vita version, but I don't think they're out yet. So I think that's probably why it's not cross buy, because those other versions aren't even out yet.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I'm not 100% on if those other versions are out yet. The other PS4 game, which I'm really excited for, is Valiant Hearts. Is now going to be free.
I played Valiant Hearts. I haven't beaten it, but I was pretty far into it. It's a long game, but I liked it. I liked it a lot, so I highly recommend that people play that. And I've already seen on my friends list so far by people that have played it for like the first time, seeing in the activity that a lot of people have already started playing that one out of all the Plus games this month. So that's good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I'm really excited to play it. I've been wanting to play it. It's another one of those ones where I hesitate to buy it, and here it is. It's free.
Yeah, it was never really on sale at any point in time, really, but so it made sense.
Yeah. And let's see, on Vita, we got Counter Spy, which is cross-buy with the PS3 and PS4, so that you can get that game on all 3 platforms.
Yeah, Counter Spy I tried out for a bit. It's fun. The randomly
Cool.
regenerating levels, it's fun. I liked it. You can give it a shot.
Yeah, I haven't played it. I haven't played it yet, but I saw some good stuff on it. Like, it looked cool. It looked like Metal Gear.
Yeah, the art style is awesome.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
It has a very arcadey style to it. It's cool.
Yeah, check that out. Yeah, because I'm really excited to play that. And also on Vita, we get Ali Ali 2, Welcome to Hollywood on Vita, which is cross-buy with PS4. This is a new game, right? This just came out.
Yeah, so this is the one that's free at launch for Plus.
Day and date. There you go. So there's that. And then on PS3 we have Papa and Yo. Here, yeah, I've never played it, but I heard mixed things about it.
Not very good.
But I do have a funny story about this game, Papa and Yo.
What you got about
Despite the fact that I've never played Papa and Yo, I still have a funny story about this game. So,
okay, what is it? I don't even know.
So on my friends list on PSN, well, I don't know if it's her, but
okay.
That girl from remember Qore, right? Qore.
So there's Veronica Belmont that used to host.
Yeah. Yeah, she used to host the Qore thing that someone used to do, their precursor thing to Plus. Well, I subscribed to that, and I remember watching one of the videos, and they show her playing Home, and like I saw her name Qore V above her head. I was like, let me send her a friend request and see what happens. And yeah, I got it. Yeah, she clicked. It's like, yep. So she was on my friend list for the longest time, and like I said, I don't know if it's actually her or somebody who runs.
No longer.
No, she's still there. She's still on the friends list, but like I said, I don't know if it's her actually playing or if it's just someone else who manages the account or whatever. But
I mean, usually PSN accounts are usually generally pretty tied to their personal accounts. So I don't think so.
Oh, maybe. But she like rarely goes online. And like when she does, I remember like every time she does come online, she's playing like Dragon Age 2. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I love Dragon Age.
Not Inquisition?
Well, this is back when Dragon
back.
Age 2 came out. Like, I haven't seen her on, like, recently. Like, last time I saw her on was like when the Vita launched. Like, she was playing a bunch of the Vita launch games.
Maybe she made another account, or she's been really busy on that YouTube stuff.
Maybe so. But anyway, back to Papa and Yo. Like, one time I was playing on PS3, and just randomly she was online, and she was playing Papa and Yo. And the game wasn't out yet. It was like a week or two out before the game came out, and I saw it said she was playing it. And I was like, let me try messaging her. So I messaged her. I said, hey, is that game even out yet? And she messaged me back. She's like, nope. And then put the little smiley face thing in there. And I'm like, cool.
I would ask if it's any good.
Well, yeah, no.
Embargo
stuff.
Yeah. It's not like we're going to freaking like tell everybody in the world, oh, she said it's okay. What would we take that for?
Yeah, so that's my little story of Papa and Yo.
Yeah, Papa.
Well, no, she's. Oh no, she wasn't home. Also, like I think I actually did go talk to her at home one time. Like she was in home or whatever. And back when they had the text thing though, like when we switched over to text chat.
Speaking
like
of
everybody else trying,
home,
like everybody's like
shutting down soon, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that shuts down this month.
Yeah. Oh, see, there you go. Just an alert to everybody playing home.
The end is near. The
end is nigh.
The apocalypse is happening. Yeah.
Who watches The Watchmen?
Oh yeah, because if you're in the UK, you could have got those Watchmen costumes. Like I tried so hard to get those things, but they're nope, only in the UK.
Like, you get a group of friends, everybody's dressed as like the Watchmen, and then like the bomb goes off. Of like, it's shutting down online. All of us just die. That'd
be amazing. You get everybody's wearing their Rorschach costume, and they're all typing in as 9 in their chat box.
Just die, and then the screen just goes to black when
the bomb goes off and it kills everyone. It's like this Watchmen thing.
Or like everybody depletes and like everybody it says everybody has left the lobby or whatever, and then it's just you that's only there, and then it's just like you say like your ending monologue, Rorschach's Journal, 1980s.
Rorschach's Journal.
And then that's it.
Rorschach's Journal, March. Rorschach's Journal, March 2015. Today, a server died.
And then like it goes to like Sony executives and like the mail, and then they like barely check it out, and then like a fat dude at Sony just now checks it out, and then like, oh, it's like a PlayStation Home 2 on PS4.
Yeah, that would
Like
that,
this guy
that'd
went
be
through a
amazing.
lot. He wants his home back.
He wants his home back. Yeah, taking my
But
home away. I'm homeless. All these PlayStation people are going homeless in March. Oh man.
I play my
But,
I play my PS3 on my cardboard box, and I have my TV plugged in.
Yeah.
No more home.
No more homeless. Oh yeah, that'd be great. But yeah. And the last free going back to the plus, the last free game is Sherlock Holmes: Crimes and Punishment on PS3. I wish this was the I wish this was the PS4 version because no, because the funny thing is my friend has this game on PS4. Sherlock Holmes: Crime and Punishment, and I was over at his house and I was playing it. I played a little bit of it, and it's actually pretty good. Like, it actually has really good graphics. Like that's one thing I was surprised. I'm not sure what engine they're using. The game looks really good, and I mean it's cool. Like if you're
maybe it's an established engine or whatever. I mean, who's it from? I mean, I don't think it's really from a third party. I mean, it is, but like I don't know. Which company? Sure I don't think it's of the EA, Ubisoft, or Activision.
Oh no! This is like one of those few mid-tier ones, where it's not an indie studio, but it's not a AAA studio either.
Right.
Yeah, it's one of the few mid-tier games. But it's actually really cool. I played a little bit of it. Like if you like Sherlock Holmes and you like kind of the investigative stuff, it's really good. You look at the clues and you can analyze people's faces. It's actually it's really good, and I would like to play more of it. Like I said, I just wish it was the PS4 version because. Because I couldn't actually download it on my PS4. My PS3 is full. I can't download anything on my PS3.
What? Dang.
Yeah, my PS3 only has a 120 gig hard drive in it.
Oh, I thought you had a 500 gig one.
Well, my PS3 in my room that I use has 120 gigs in it. The one that I put a 500 gig hard drive in it, my brothers are using that one.
Yeah, and you can only leave your account activated on so many PS3s, so...
Yeah, so my brothers are using the 500 gig hard drive, so
God,
they can
probably
download
don't even
all
have
whatever.
500 gigs worth of games. They probably only have the amount of gigs worth of games that you have on your PS3.
Yeah, probably.
So you should maybe just switch out the hard drive.
I don't know. Well, actually, I could because because I have my 500 gig PS4 hard drive because I switched my PS4 to a 2 terabyte hard drive, so I still have my 500 gig hard drive from my PS4 I can put in my PS3.
Well, I mean, if you want to go through that process, really, but if it's just to play Sherlock Holmes, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I was just play Sherlock Holmes. I might have to delete something just to play Sherlock Holmes, but
and you could connect your DualShock 4 to the PS3, so if you want to play that.
Yeah. Well, and another reason I don't want to delete stuff on my I don't want to format my hard drive on my PS3 is because I have the BioShock 1 and 2 DLC loaded on there, and the way I have it loaded on there, if I delete it, I can't download it again, ever.
I mean, are you really going to go back to them? I mean, you played them.
I know, but it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things, those like permanent things where like if I delete it, I can't play it again because.
But can't you back up stuff to your hard drive?
I don't have. Yeah, you could, but I don't have a.
You don't have a thing.
I don't have
you don't have that.
I don't have a portable hard drive. I have some flash drives, but the biggest flash drive I have is like 32 gigs.
That's not going to get you anything. Well, I don't know what to tell you all that.
Yeah, I probably need a portable hard drive to back it up.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I mean, the process is long as hell, but you can do it.
Because what was I saying? Yeah, because I got the BioShock DLC off of the Rapture Collection disc. Because the way that disc works is you just pop the disc in and you install the DLC to your hard drive.
Right.
So I did that, and I don't have the disc anymore. So like, it's like, oh, if I delete this DLC, I can't download it again.
Yeah.
But so it's just one of those things where it just feels permanent to me. Like, yeah, you're right. I probably won't play it again, but it's just the fact that it's there, and it just feels so permanent if I delete it.
I suppose at that point I would have to learn to let go. Let go.
Gotta learn to let go. Let go of things. I'm a digital hoarder. I can't let go of my stuff. I don't want to delete things.
Oh wow, you say that, and I almost digitally purchase all my games.
Well, yeah, I know, but at least I upgraded to a 2 gig hard drive, a 2 terabyte hard drive, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I know, and I barely have any space for anything anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
I got to finish the order so I can at least delete that off my hard drive. The game takes up too much space.
Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, anyway, but that's the Plus games we just went over. Oh, here's another game that got a release date. This is actually out of nowhere, out of the blue, announced. But Wolfenstein.
Oh yeah.
The New Order.
The better order.
Wolfenstein. Yeah, the better order.
The better order. That you what?
Wolfenstein: The New Order is getting a prequel, Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, and it's a self-contained prequel mini. I don't want to say mini game, but mini campaign or whatever. I don't want to say a mini game.
Something of like Far Cry Blood Dragon
or Infamous First Light.
Yes,
where it's like it's a self, like it's not DLC. You can just download and play it. And it's a self-contained like prequel story. And this kind of came out of nowhere, and they're like, "Yeah, we're doing a prequel to Wolfenstein. It's Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, and it comes out May 5th." So
awesome.
they said we're going to see a lot of it this weekend at PAX. They're going to show off like gameplay and trailers and all that.
Yeah. I mean,
and they said
aside from like Far Cry, that was like my favorite single-player shooter of last year. So I am very excited to get my hands on some more Wolfenstein. God, I would just hope maybe Wolfenstein New Order maybe is a PlayStation Plus game later down the road or something, because it's like itching to be one maybe, but I highly recommend that game. That game is fantastic. It's the better order that you want on your PS4. I love Wolfenstein New Order. It has such a good story, good characters, campaigns at least a decent size, length, so you enjoy it.
I don't know. I never played it. Oh no.
But the only disclaimer that I'm going to give to this DLC probably that might be a con to some people if you don't have a lot of space on your hard drive like I do, judging by the fact that the regular game was like 55 gigs, this DLC, if it's even like half of the game's length, will probably be like 20 gigs maybe. So that little prologue thing will be probably the size of like a regular tier game. So just keep an eye out on that, just for anyone that maybe is running low on space. But you have till next month. Well, more than next month. You have like 2 months. So just get stuff maybe out of the way on your hard drive before maybe if you download Wolfenstein. But yeah, I'm definitely picking this up day one. Cannot wait for this. Hopefully, along with that announcement, we also probably get a sequel to Wolfenstein New Order.
Yeah, so, I mean, this does show confidence that...
Yes.
That Bethesda has confidence in this being a new franchise. Like, they really are going forward with this.
Well, they tried before, but it didn't really work. But since they tried again and went in a new direction and actually made it good, I'm very happy with the direction it's going in now.
Yeah.
New Order's awesome.
Like I never played it. I mean, I don't know. It just didn't catch my attention.
It's the order on PS4 that you want. I can tell you that.
But is it the order you need?
Yeah. No, I can definitely tell you that right now. It's the Batman that saves you from mediocrity. Ooh.
Well, I'll take it you're not too a fan of the Order 1886.
Not much at all, honestly.
Well, what? Okay. Well, we're not gonna go. Yeah, we're not gonna go. Wait, we're not gonna talk about it. Wait, we're not gonna go.
I was gonna talk about a separate podcast of the Order 1886.
Yeah.
So we gotta do a separate podcast.
We'll do a separate thing, but let me ask you one quick question.
Oh
about
boy,
it.
What? Okay, what? What about the Order 1886? That's of concern.
Just give me a yes or no. You don't have to go into details. Just give me a yes or no. Do you really not like it, or is it a or is it wait?
Okay,
or is it a Lone Ranger situation? Let me explain that.
Where like I praised
where you saw it. Yeah. Yes, you saw the you saw the Lone Ranger. You saw that movie before the reviews came out, and you told me, "Hey, it was all right. It would probably end up in the positive, like in the 60 range, maybe 70 range.
Yes,
60 range, and then when it And then when it came out,
Yes.
you're
It
like,
was a bop.
it was like in the 19 range.
But I never went back on it. But that was the thing.
s-
My brother had even told me like, nope, you can't go back on that because you had said that. And look,
Yeah.
I still hold myself to that. I would say, like, if I were to write a review for Lone Ranger for like a website or something, I would be one of those idiots that would have been in that positive, like one of the few positive reviews for that movie. I still stand by it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to revert back.
Wait.
I can't
same
do
thing-
that, unfortunately.
And the same thing
What
with
was the same
Ninja
thing with
Turtles. Same thing with Ninja Turtles, where you said it would probably be in the positive, and that still was in the 20 range.
I don't remember what I guessed for that. Was that like 50s or 60s? Yeah, that was like 50s
You said in the
or
50, 60 range.
Yeah, 50,
and
60
and
range.
you saw that. Yeah, and you saw that movie before the reviews.
Yeah, I
and you
did.
said it'd probably be in the 50, 60 range.
Godzilla,
and then
I
it's like in
also
the
did
20s.
see early, and I did maybe get, I guess like 9.0 from like some outlets to give that, but I guess like positive, and it ended up being positive.
Oh yeah, it's in the 70 range. But
But
anyway, what I mean by all that is that like you saw it before the review, so you didn't have like anything in your mind to hold you back. You just watched it and enjoyed it. But I mean, like, but with the order,
Yes.
are you having problems with it because you know what they are because you read so many reviews because you read every review.
I
Like,
did,
you
yes,
sent
all sorts of discussions. They range from positive, negative, and super negative. So like by the time I got the order in my hands from a friend, I told you I was like really like legitimately excited to like play it, and I really didn't have anything in my mind. I played it for a bit. I wasn't. Oh my gosh, that's something for the spoiler cast. I wasn't really a fan of the beginning of the game, but I mean, I think some things that were like mentioned are a bit exaggerated. I'm going to be honest with you on that. The stuff that's been mentioned, like the pacing, like I don't think it's as bad as people are really making it out to be. But I'm really having some issues with just the world building and the story that I don't really feel like it's really earning its stake in being a franchise really at all, in my opinion. I mean, I really like what the world that they've created here and the weapons and some of the characters, but I'm just not feeling like it's really earning that status that's original Sony IPs come out with, that they can have something for the long run. I just don't see it, and then I don't really see anything iconic coming out of it. That's the thing that's just upsetting me the most. It's not the way the QTEs are. I mean, you just have to come to grips with that. I mean, you can't really judge a game on that because that's the way the game is designed. I mean, if you want to complain about that, just don't play it. But I find some things overly exaggerated, but at the same time, I'm not really. I mean, just kind of going towards the end here, I'm not enjoying it too much anymore. But I do find some things greatly exaggerated. But it is not a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. But it's not particularly exciting or all that great either.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Hopefully that's fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
that's fair enough. Like I said, neither one of us.
Hate.
Okay.
Yeah, no outright hate at all.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be that, but that's okay. That's fair.
Yeah, there you go. Not even a rating yet because I haven't beat it, so no rating. Yeah. But I mean, I do find some of the judgments toward this game a bit exaggerated online. And the length is certainly not the problem because I feel like maybe the game is possibly too long, but that's another thing. That's another thing for later. But that's just a taste. Neither one of us. What about you? I mean, you're only only, but that's still farther into the game. I mean, contrast to me. I mean, what do you think? You've had for a while.
Yeah, I mean, neither one of us have finished the game yet. Yeah. So I think
either one of us. So there's no final judgment here. It's just the one is so far.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I think we should just wait because that's what we're planning on doing, a separate podcast where we just talk about it. I just brought it up on your end because you're already kind of hinting at your opinion, so that's why I kind of dug into it a bit.
Yeah, but I can already tell you right now that Wolfenstein: The Order is indeed a better game than The Order. That's already kind of a fact.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, but I just wanted to bring up the idea of if somebody knew what the criticisms were going into it, would they be more likely to find them or notice them?
Well, I don't know because even with movies, I mean, no matter how many negative reviews or things or discussions that I read or see discussed on YouTube about them, I mean, I usually generally go in with a blank mind, and then with the movies I see sometimes advanced, like Lone Ranger, Godzilla, and even Ninja Turtles, those are completely blank. So like, it's kind of more fun for me to even get. You get to hear what I get to say. Like for Ninja Turtles, for instance, I really gave it the contingency of when I saw it is if the critics were going to be willing to kind of go easy on it, which is kind of a cop-out opinion to say, but like, you know, like I told you that movie was really geared toward kids and whatnot, but knowing critics, unfortunately, at that time, I did not expect it to really get to that much of a low point. But not that I really call Ninja Turtles a great movie either. I mean, it could have been worse. But I know people out there probably think it's a lot worse. But
yeah,
it's not the travesty, honestly.
No.
But
no, it was.
Order 1886
okay.
is far from a travesty. In fact, I mean, it's quite decent at parts. But I mean, just the thing that really excited me the most is just that I'm just not feeling like it's earning to be franchise status really at all, unfortunately. And it's just even with a sequel or something to build off upon, I don't even know if it even earns that, honestly. So that's what's really worrying and troubling for me. But there is some good news that the game is selling really well. So maybe upon that, maybe if a sequel does indeed get greenlit, that a lot of time, because aside from like graphics and stuff, just about everything else that surrounds the game is going to need to be fixed in just every conceivable way, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of work that has to get done, unfortunately. So we just have to wait on that. But I'll be excited to see the results soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I said,
that's for later though. The other things,
Yeah, like I said,
story depth and detail.
Yeah, we'll go into more detail. Like I said, we're planning on probably doing a separate podcast just where we discuss the order. So
yeah, in
once
depth
we're both done
its
with
mechanics and what maybe needs to be fixed, and
well,
nothing that will be generally too harsh at all. I mean, if something really happens at the last part of the game that really sets me up, then maybe that could happen. But nothing that's going to be overwhelmingly negative, like I've seen in so many areas, in so many outlets around the internet. Because I really don't feel that way at all.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Anyway, but going back to the other news, stuff getting release dates. Stuff getting release dates. The HBO Go app got a release date. It came out on Tuesday. Like they announced it that morning, and it was there that Tuesday. More media apps for PS4, and yes, it is still the HBO Go app where you have to log in through your cable or satellite provider just to even activate it. So you have to subscribe to it, on DirecTV or whatever to even get to it. Because this is in light of the new news that basically HBO is going to make a second app that's going to be called HBO Now, and that's going to be the independent app. That's the one where that's going to be the one where you can subscribe directly to it. Where you don't.
I don't want to release
DirecTV
details on that because
whatever.
I don't have the exact ones. I just skim through maybe some things.
We don't.
We don't want to misinform people that it's confusing already as it is. I don't want to even confuse people already more.
Yeah,
so
there's
that one.
Yeah, there's no confirmed stuff on it. The only thing that's confirmed that is going to be called HBO Now rather than HBO Go. And what's annoying me about that is because it's a separate app that might lead to some more damn exclusive deals, Like right now, it's rumored that it might exclusively launch on Apple products like Apple TV or iPhone or whatever. Well, that's a rumor. We don't know for sure.
We don't, but
there's some
dispel anything
there's
right now.
There's reports or whatever saying that it might be exclusively launched on Apple products, and the only problem with that is if it's on Apple products, it might be a year exclusive. Then it'll come to Xbox. Xbox always gets mini apps first, and it'll be on that for a year, and then it'll be on PlayStation. And it's oh god.
Gosh, I'm actually kind of surprised a company like Apple would take HBO, honestly, because I never really see them tie anything with HBO at all. It's usually with other cable networks they try and get a deal with, like FX or even ABC. I guess.
They want that Game of Thrones money, dude. Each season gets more and more viewers than the last, man. So this is season 5. They want those viewers.
Yeah, especially if it's on Apple products like Apple TV and stuff like that, it can maybe even boost sales of that product in some way, even though that product is in need of a refresh. But that's a whole nother discussion. That's really not meant for here. But Yeah, I mean, I won't be surprised. Apple's getting everything.
Getting everything. We'll see. Like I said, I want to be an independent app on PS4 so I can subscribe to it for under $15. I don't want to pay the DirecTV price. If they want me to pay the DirecTV price, I might as well pay it on DirecTV. But whatever. That's why I'm hoping the independent app would launch at an under $15 price tag. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. But anyway. So let's see what's on my news. Okay, so we talked about a lot of release dates just now. Like a lot of games having release dates, coming soon to PS4 or currently out on PS4. But you know what's one game that doesn't have a release date on PS4?
What? What could that be?
Gone Home. Gone Home has been confirmed is not currently in development for consoles.
Not anymore.
Yeah, about, I don't know, maybe a year ago or a couple months ago, there was reports that the game Gone Home was in development for consoles, or console version was in development, because they announced it around with like a bunch of other PC games coming to PS4, like Costume Quest 2 and all that. Costume Quest 2 has been out for a while on PS4.
Yep,
Gone Home
and then better yet, this announcement came from the Colin Gregg live show, and then they had the developer head there from the studio, and I actually watched that live stream, and then when he said it, I'm like, oh shoot, that sounds like a new story right there, because he basically said that those console versions are basically not happening anytime soon.
Yeah, and I
mean, what the hell? I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, I mean, I was really excited when they announced it, Gone Home coming to consoles. Like, oh, I'm finally going to be able to play this because I've heard so much good stuff about it. And, like, it's kind of funny because, like, Gone Home's one of those things where, like, it's one of those things where anytime I read a headline, I'm like, oh, crap, should I click it? Because, like, I've avoided spoilers for the most part of this game.
Yeah, there's really no context for me because I don't really even know what the game is about, honestly. So I mean, even if I read something, I won't really know the context of it. Like, I think I did read something, but like, I really even don't remember about it anymore.
Yeah, like I think I've avoided spoilers for the most part. Like, I don't think I know how it ends. And the whole point is like this mystery behind it and kind of getting to that end. And it's got all this critical acclaim, and I was really excited. I wanted to play this, and I was excited that a PS4 version's coming. But now it's kind of like, who knows? And it's really weird because like this is such a popular game, and I mean I've seen like little bits of gameplay of it, like on IGN when they talk about it. I mean it's just you walking through a house. Like it doesn't seem like it'd be that hard to port to consoles. Like I know the developer sourced this out to another company that was supposed to port it, and they went under, and that's why the development stopped on the console version.
Yeah.
But you would think that this is such a popular game that someone else would volunteer, like, hey, we'll do it. We'll port it.
But with this announcement of how many PS4s have been sold, that has got to maybe entice them at least a little bit to at least get moving forward a bit. Because, I mean, if maybe they can also maybe get a deal maybe where Sony could possibly fund this too, and maybe get it out the door, and then maybe just make it a plus game or something, day and date. But I mean, maybe just at least get it out in some way.
I don't know. I mean, I'm still hopeful that we'll probably get an announcement within maybe a month or so that someone else is going to step up and publish this, because I really think that this is something that Sony and Microsoft want. Like, they don't want this to go off to the side. Somebody's going to volunteer to publish this.
Yeah, so then their next game could also come to consoles too.
Yeah, because they're not going to
probably not day and date, but at least at some point in the future, because their next game, Tacoma, I do not see that game coming out on PS4 the same day as PC.
Yeah,
so it'll probably come out PC first.
Yeah, because PS4 has done so well to get like the big acclaimed PC games out on PS4.
Yeah,
and doing really good, and doing a really good job working with these developers to get them out there on PS4. So like, I really see Sony, like I said, maybe Sony will step up and say, "Hey, we'll do it." That's what I'm saying. But like,
hopefully, it would also maybe come on Xbox as well, because even though it's funded by Sony, at least maybe Sony would at least be. It kind of sounds silly to say like generous, but like maybe generous just also release on Xbox as well, and maybe even get more money as opposed to just putting on one system.
Yeah, because I mean that's what happened with like the Vita versions of like the Telltale games. Those are like published by Sony.
Yeah,
that's Sony giving them that's Sony saying, here's some extra money just to make Vita versions.
Exactly. So
like the games,
I wish
it's
they
not
could do the same for
PlayStation.
Gone Home, and then just also release on Xbox as well, even if it's Sony funded.
Oh yeah, get that Vita version of Gone Home.
The Vita version of Gone Home. Well, I don't know. Colin Gregg, they also put some interest to the main Vita people at Sony for getting the game on Vita, and then when they tweeted that out, it got almost 2,000 retweets.
Yeah. So, I think it's going to happen soon.
Yeah, they've been doing this with a lot of games to get on Vita recently. So that and Republic, which I'm sure you heard of on the iOS store. They're trying to get that game on Vita too. So they got Borderlands on the Vita, so they can maybe get those games on the Vita.
Yeah.
Granted, Borderlands didn't turn out the way it was supposed to, but at least these two games maybe are better suited for it.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it'll come to consoles. I think now that the news is out there that's not in development, someone's going to step up and take care of it, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll see. Excited to see that coming out. But let's see. Okay. One more game release date to talk about. This is the big one. So I'm saving this for last. The
one
big
everyone wants.
Release date. The one everyone wants. The big release date announcement.
Big one.
Metal Gear
Big
Solid
Boss.
5. Big Boss. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, finally has a release date, releasing worldwide on September 1st. Or not worldwide. Is it coming out September 5th in Europe?
I don't know. They're really aiming worldwide for September 1st, but I don't know. I mean, that's Tuesday, and usually they go for Friday.
Because I thought the leaked image yesterday said worldwide September 1st. I don't know. But anyway, here in America, in the U.S., is coming out September 1st, Metal Gear Solid 5. Yes, really exciting. We're finally getting a release date. Yeah, I mean, a lot of us were hoping for like a summer release date, and September is summer to some people. Not for me.
I mean, by then, I'll be in school, just starting school, really, which is a shame, but I mean, it's okay.
It's okay. But yeah, it's really awesome that we finally at least got a release date. We know it's coming this year, September.
It's the same day as Mad Max.
Same day as Mad Max. So it's
Great.
Mad Max is.
Now here's the question that I unfortunately don't want to bring up, but I have to play devil's advocate for this because the trends of delays, which isn't a bad trend, but it's a trend. It's a trend. Will, even with the announced release date of this game, it took a really long time to even get a release date. Do you think they'll really stick to this date now since it took them so long to make a date, or do you see this game getting delayed?
Yes, I think it will make the September 1st date.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it will because it's like you said, they waited so long.
They waited so long.
It's like you said, they waited so long, so they probably didn't want to announce the release date till they were confident, because they know so many games.
They didn't want to do like a Naughty Dog thing like they did with Uncharted, where like they were totally regret announcing that release date, and they really had to get it within that time.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things where like they waited so long, so they're confident in that date. And also, they really did make a big deal out of the announcement. Like, they had its own trailer, and they had this whole, like, lead-up thing where it's, like, big announcement on Wednesday, and
I know, but, like, other games do that, too. And still get
not like this.
Not in this caliber?
No, I think it's going to hit that date. I'm pretty sure
You think it's going to hit the date? I just don't know. I mean, it just always happens, though, no matter what. I mean, I understand it's Metal Gear, and that's a big deal, but other than yearly franchises that come out like clockwork, like Call of Duty and Madden and all that stuff, just every other AAA game gets delayed. So
no, like I said, I am confident this game will get delayed. Confident.
I'm like not 99%, 99.9%. So you should say you're 99.9% sure. You can't say you're 100% sure because it's not going to be.
I'm like Germex. I'm 99.99%.
There you go.
effective.
Yeah, you're Germex. I mean, I also want to go 99.8, but like,
man, then you're not as good as Germex then if you're 99.98.
Yeah, I guess I'll be 99.98. Oh wait, not 99.9.
Yeah, you'd be Germ Y at that point.
Yeah, I probably have to be on that caliber, unfortunately, just because like. Just everything that I've seen, just the 2012 on, every game's been getting delayed, so.
Yeah. No, I'm confident it's going to hit that date.
Okay, that's fair.
And a few other details got out along with the announced release date. They said that there will be a day one edition, where if you buy it, if you buy it within the first, I don't know, month, you probably still get the day one edition.
I don't know, maybe like first 6 months.
Yeah, if you get the day one edition, it comes with like some digital add-ons, like some character skins and boxes and stuff like that. Some nice little.
And they had the
goodies.
collector's edition with the hand.
Yes, the collector's edition was also announced. Yes, the cool collector's edition comes in this cool big leather case thing, or looks like leather. You open it up, and it's got this big robot arm, bionic arm you pull out, and it's got.
You have that.
Put that on my shelf. Pretty cool. And it's got some more digital goodies, downloadable stuff, and look at this. I think it does this. I think it comes with both a steel case and the regular case.
Oh, that's how you do it. That's how you there. See, people are stingy about that. Yep, lining up the games. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for me,
that's
I don't
what
care
it looks
much
like.
anymore because I have digital games, but that's good for the
yeah.
collector's
I mean, that's what it looks like in the picture, because they show the regular case and they show the steel case in the same picture. So that makes me assume that comes with both. Because usually, if it's just the steel case, they'll show you just the steel case.
Yeah.
But I think it comes with both. It's probably going to be like Dragon Age and like Wolfenstein, where like you buy the collector's edition and they just kind of like pop the, whatever version you got on top of it. Like outside
but I thought
the case.
Wolfenstein one didn't even come with the game.
Well, yeah, it didn't come with the game, but like you basically bought it and then you bought the game separate so you can put it in your own collector's edition.
Yay!
So that way, I mean, it's smart on their end, so that way they can manufacture a bunch of these without having to be, game console specific.
Oh,
making these collector's editions.
That's actually true, but like, I wonder if I mean, I would hope that at least reduce costs, right, by 60, right?
Yeah, so you're not making all these different ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's how Dragon Age was.
I don't know.
Yeah, because that's how Dragon Age was. They made a bunch of these collector's editions, like the content, and they just left a spot on the top so you can just pop in whichever game it is. That's how.
At that point, you're not really buying a collector's edition. It's just kind of just merchandise for the game, really.
Well, I mean, it still comes with the game. You can't Dragon Age, you couldn't buy just the box.
Oh no, I'm talking about games that come with. I mean, that don't even come with the game. It's just just.
Well, yeah, but
stuff, yes.
Well, yeah, only 2 games ever did that. I think like Dead Space 3 and
Dead Space, Forza, and
Forza. Yeah, Wolfenstein did that, where you're basically just buying this big box of collectibles and then to go with your game.
Yeah.
Buying it separately, but I think that's what this looks like. That's probably what it's going to be. They're going to make a bunch of these, and then they're just basically going to have the game outside the box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, which is not bad. At least I get the steel case and the regular case. Because yes, this game is still coming to all consoles. Because like we said a while ago with Mad Max, the PS3 and 360 version got canceled, and I kept saying that for the longest time. Like, are they still going to make a PS3 and 360 version of Metal Gear Solid 5? And nope, it's still there. They said it today. They said,
yeah, still going for it.
So, all right, sorry about that. If there was a little cut right there, what happened was, I don't know, my mic headset disconnected, so for a moment we couldn't hear each other. So yeah, if there's a cut there, sorry about that. But we're back right here. So anyway, what we were talking about was Metal Gear Solid 5 and its release date, and I'm surprised that it's still getting a PS3 and 360 version, because Mad Max said they canceled their PS3 and 360 version, but no, they're still dedicated to it. They're still doing a PS3 and a 360 version of the game. Because I mean, everything I've seen of Phantom Pain just looks amazing, like graphically and the scope and everything, and it just kind of feels like if they can replicate that on PS3 and 360. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure about that. Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's a small portion, but it's not like this big epic thing.
I really don't want to speak for Phantom Pain. I mean, not Phantom Pain, for Ground Zero's sake, but at least Ground Zero's.
I don't know. I mean, another surprising thing is that the PS3 and 360 version of the game only costs $50 and not $60.
I know, but I don't know. Maybe they'll find such a way to match up really well.
They're not getting a good version. Because, I mean, look at other games that released on both systems. They haven't, had varying prices between the two versions. So, yeah, that's it's really weird. But I don't know. Like I said, I just figured they might have canceled it, or if it's going to be just completely different. So we'll see.
I think it's pretty cool. Though.
But yeah. But anyway, going back to the collector's edition, because I don't know if we finished talking about it. The cut threw me off for a second. I mean, I think it says $100 that collector's edition. So it's not like one of those ridiculous ones that we've been getting lately. Like anything above 100 is what I consider ridiculous. Like if it's above the 100, I have to hesitate and really think about it. Like, you know, because
it's not too expensive.
I usually buy collector's editions, but especially if they're like $80 and it's only like maybe $20 more, then I'll go for it. But
for
if
me,
it's 100, it's
really
a maybe.
Honestly,
And if it's anything above 100, it's like no,
edition.
unless I really want it. Like, which one was it? Because there was some I bought. Like the last of this collector's edition was over $100, and I bought it. I was just like, no, and that one was awesome. It comes with the amazing statue that sits on my shelf. Same thing with the BioShock one. It was over 100, but that came with another awesome statue that I have on my shelf. So that's like two exceptions. Other than that, like I haven't opted for anything bigger. That's like the Batman one. It's like $200. I was just like, no, I love Batman, but I don't want to pay $200 for the Batmobile thing. I still want to get that other one. I think it's $100. The other one comes with a Batman statue because I don't have a Batman statue on my shelf. So I want to get a Batman statue because this collection edition apparently comes with the game, or at least the game case. Because that was the problem with, I think so, because that was the problem with the last two Batman collection editions, is that they didn't come with the case at all, like not even a steel case. Like, I think Arkham Asylum, DC Universe Online, and Batman Arkham City, the collector's editions for all three of those games did not come with an actual case for the game. It just came in like a little cardboard sleeve, which is stupid. Which is stupid, yeah. It's like you might as well give me a voucher code to just download it. You know, so it's just like it just feels so lame, like to do that to somebody. Like we paid extra money to buy your game to get all this cool stuff, and you can't even give us an actual case for the game to put on our shelf. You know,
dang,
that was stupid. That's why I didn't get the collection edition for Arkham City. Like I really wanted it, but because it didn't come with the case, I was like, nope. You know, I was just like, just don't. I don't want to pay money for something that doesn't come with a freaking case. Stupid. So. Yeah, but this Metal Gear one looks nice. I mean, for $100, like I said, it's not like a crazy price, and it comes with some cool stuff. Get the cool arm and the cool case, and you get a real case and a steel case. So, like I said, I'm still holding out to see what Sony does for the collector's edition of Until Dawn, because I really want to see Until Dawn get a collector's edition. Yeah, and Bloodborne got one, but it's not a fancy one. It's just a steel case and art book pack thing. But still something. Yeah, I would love for like the collector's edition to be like something ridiculous.
The order got one.
It's Until Dawn, and it comes with the live action. It comes with the towel. It comes with the magic towel. It never comes off. Or like I said, if they wanted to do like a Dead Island controversy, it comes with like a statue of her in the towel.
Can it come with a towel?
Like that's the statue, like your statue. Well, no, she wouldn't be cut in half or nothing. It would just be her like in the towel, but still people would be complaining about it. I mean, it's not as violently messed up as the Dead Island one, but I mean, it's still, how they put it, suggestive.
Oh, but you better not be cut in half. That would be messed up.
A girl just in a towel. But yeah, but still, the fact is still somebody would complain about it. Trust me, somebody would complain about it if that was really the collector's. Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, her body's mostly covered, really.
No, I think if anything, it's just gonna be a character statue of like the monster or the bad guy or whatever the hell he is. Yeah.
People complain about everything, so
or maybe it'll come with like a mask, like come like a little mask of the character of the killer. That'd be cool. You release in time for Halloween? Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Right.
so excited for Till Dawn. God, it's just funny because I'm like the one person that's like super excited for Till Dawn. Like it's in like my top. Like it's like no, it's like in my top 3 or 4 games for this year. I'm most excited for.
Well, I mean, I'm excited for it too, but like, I'm not like super hyped for it. I mean, I don't know. What? I mean, it's like in my top 10. I don't know about like top 3 or like 5 even. I don't know. I mean, it certainly looks good, but I can't really say what I'm about to say because it's not valid, but it's not silly, but maybe that could be the one, right? The one PS4 exclusive that like lives up to what its promises, you know?
Okay. Don't worry, like I mean I'm not a fan of like Dark Souls, but don't worry. I think Bloodborne's gonna be just fine next month.
But this comes out before Uncharted 4 though, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This comes before.
I mean, it's still an exclusive.
Oh, well. I'm talking even from Sony first party.
I mean, Ready at Dawn's not a Sony-owned studio.
Yeah, I know. Bloodborne is still considered in that realm, but I'm talking about.
Yeah, really. Like Ready at Dawn's not owned by Sony.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, they're not owned by Sony. At least not yet.
Wow, with the development time of the Order 1886, I would have thought they would just bought them. That kind of actually surprised me a bit.
That's why they haven't bought Quantic Dream. It's like they can just make games exclusively for them, but they don't feel the need to buy them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, now, but for a while they were just making exclusive for PlayStation. To really buy Sony studios like, okay, like they don't feel the need to buy them, like if they're just doing it for them anyway. So.
But they make like
Insomniac, but we saw how that went. Yeah, Sony was like, oh, we don't need to buy Insomniac. They're going to just make games for us anyway. And then now they're like making their best work in the longest time only on Xbox.
Yep, make Sunset Overdrive.
It sold some copies. I heard it sold okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't a smash hit.
Copies.
I mean, yeah, it was critically acclaimed. It was critically acclaimed, but I heard the sales weren't that.
I don't know. Sunset Overdrive sold pretty well.
But I mean, it came out at a bad time. Like it was an October rush where just everything was coming out.
It did get caught. It got caught up in everything.
It was the last. It was the week before Call of Duty. Yeah. And you're launching your game exclusively on Xbox a week before Call of Duty. Yeah.
I mean, at that time in October, I mean, it wasn't too much. I mean, there was Assassin's Creed Unity.
So, yeah. But anyway, we are past the hour mark, so it's time for...
Which is an Xbox game, really. So, Call of Duty.
Oh, you actually asked some reader mail?
Small problem.
Oh, that's sad. Sad face. Huh.
I didn't get to my reader mail. Just kidding. I don't have any reader mail. Just kidding. I know. Well, actually, I'm reaching out to friends of mine to maybe get some questions. So maybe we'll probably. Wait, I'll actually, because I'm sure a lot of my friends would be in the order. I could ask them for an order spoiler cast on some questions about the order, burning questions probably about the order. Burning ones, so that means that can really extend our
so you hear that? So yes, we'll probably get planning on doing an order 1886 special. Send us your questions, send us your compliments, send us your complaints about the game. Just send us what you feel about the game. Your complaints. Yeah.
Opening. Yes. Yes, very important. Yeah. No complaints, concerns. Things that you liked, that's important because it's not going to be an all... Because our goal here, unlike a lot of videos I've been seeing on the internet, is not an all negative thing. So we're going to try and mix both, maybe. I don't know if you have anything that you hate, but you know,
Yep.
I try to keep it a bit light.
But
It's definitely gonna talk
yeah.
about some burning issues of the game
But
that I really have in
yeah.
particular.
But if
And
you do want to send us
yeah, I'm
questions
also
about the order
really
or
praising in the
anything
areas
else,
that it does need to be praised, but,
gaming
yeah,
related,
we'll
you
talk
can
about
message
the
us in
order
a
in great
multitude of ways.
detail.
You can
We'll talk
message me
about as
directly
much
on the
detail
YouTube
as they
channel.
put
You
into
can
this
comment
game.
on the YouTube video. You can also message me directly on PSN, PSN bayouboyz, or my co-host PSN doubleis. Both of those names will be written down in the description, so you'll know how to spell them and how to send them to. Also, we have a Facebook fan page. I'll have the link in the description. You can go there. You can message us on there. You can comment on there. You can see all of our videos in one nice little spot. Speaking of videos, we do have more videos outside the podcast. We have 2 right now. We have the Far Cry 4 Let's Play, where it's the 2 of us just goofing around in Far Cry 4. You can check that out. Yeah, you can check that out. Also, I posted a unboxing of the Order 1886 Collection Edition. So yes, more content about the Order 1886. Yes, more of the Order, so you can go check that out. See what
It
is
literally
in
was
the Collection Edition
screwing
of the
around.
Order 1886. So, with that, we get to the end of the PSBS episode
The
6.
War of the Order.
I got that right this time, because I think last week when we were recording, or at least trying to record, I kept saying episode 5. Anyway, when we were trying to record in episode 6. So, but yeah, so this is the end of episode 6. I am your host, Cote, PSN bayouboyz, and my co-host here is... Yes. And we're signing off telling you, have a good week, and have a good week, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week on the PSBS, the PlayStation Bull Session podcast. So, and click.
Have a good week. Click. Gus.